Hello, today I'm going to do something I've been looking forward to for quite a while. I've been level 80 for a few weeks now, and I've recently been running the Lich on Nightmare mode, which I can solo. I'm going to do a video on that later. But I've been gathering legendary stones and crystalloids. I've also been running Nirvana a few times on normal mode to get level 80 legendary stones. And today I finally got enough of those stones to be able to make the level 80 weapon, which will be a nice upgrade from my level 50 legendary weapon. So I'm going to create that now. So right now I'm using the level 50 legendary set. And the main reason I still have this is because the set bonus is so important. The 4-piece bonus that gives you 10 bonus rage after each action, and that you kind of need to have that when you play. I've also got 4 sockets in each of the pieces of equipment, so that's a nice bonus as well. And if we take a look at the level 80 weapon, it has the 10 bonus rage bonus without having to use a set, so the level 80 items have individual bonuses. So by making this one first, I can then upgrade one piece at a time without worrying about the set bonuses at all. It's also good to have one piece of level 80 legendary equipment, so you can use the Holy Cast, the Holy Forge, and also participate in the events for that when they do come along. And also, of course, the weapon is probably the biggest boost to your damage, since it's got physical attack for me. By not upgrading to the level 70 set first, I also save a lot of socketing rods and a lot of gold as well, because you need a level 70 legendary item, and then you upgrade it to the level 80 version, which is a completely new item, so any gold spent on enchanting the level 70 item will be lost. And since I don't have that much gold, it's great to skip that part. Anyway, time to get started with the synthesizing, and the first thing I have to do is to actually create the level 70 non-legendary weapon. So for that you need to buy, well, you can get lucky with the drop, but I haven't been, so I'm going to buy this weapon token for 1000 crypt tokens. And I have crystalloids enough to make this item, so it's 400 for each. And there we go. So the level 70 crossbow. So to turn that into legendary, I need these weapon shards, which are bought for insignias, 15,000 insignias. You can also get them from the miraculous shards that are available from time to time, which is how I got these. You've been able to trade the Coin of Ancestry for miraculous shards. That can be a shortcut, since 15,000 insignias is still a decent chunk. And these legendary stones, of course, come from the nightmare modes of the level 70 dungeons, as well as from the purgatory maze. And you need 1.5 million gold as well, so it's not wasting time. Create the legendary crossbow. So, to turn it into the level 80 version, I need legendary stones and also these weapon shards, which are also bought in the crypt shop. So let's buy, I think it's 10, but let's double check. Would be stupid to buy too many. Okay, so we need 10. $2,000 crypt tokens. And 3 million gold as well. And there we go. Level 80. Piece of equipment, my first one. So now we can add the sockets. And I need to refine it, but so far I've only gathered 20 of these refinement crystals. I thought I had more actually. So I won't be able to do too many refinements, so that will have to wait. Okay, let's start just adding some sockets. I'm also going to want to enchant this, obviously. This costs quite a lot. I think it's roughly 100 million gold to enchant it fully, which is more than I'm willing to spend right now, since the cost increases exponentially, but the gains remain the same. I'm going to, well, let's see. Okay, let's use luck stones, no point in wasting any gold. So we're only at +9 and it already costs 500,000 gold. I have 127 million, so I think I'll start by going down to 100 million and see where that takes me. Luckily I have enough of these luck stones to avoid failing, since it's very expensive. And and it's 82 physical attack for each enchant. I think I'm going to stop at level 25. It's a nice round number. I still haven't done all my guild skills. And I'm also hopefully going to be able to create a few more level 80 pieces. So I'd rather be able to enchant them to plus 25-ish as well before maxing out this one. Still, this now has a total physical attack of 2800 and my old weapon has 1600, so that's a great bonus. So let's unsocket these gems and put them in my new weapon. And finally, let's equip it. Oh, okay. So I got this bug. One second. Okay, let's try again. Sometimes when you type stuff in chat, you kind of get locked, so you can't click stuff because it just shows up as a link in the chat as well. I'm not sure how that is fixed, so I just reload. Anyway, and there we go, level 80, legendary weapon. I can sell my level 51 for at least 3 million gold. Not a huge amount, but still nice. So I'm going to need quite a lot of work to get the other 7 level 80 parts. This is definitely a good start. Now once I've done this, I'll probably do my jewelry. There's a few reasons for that. First of all, I'm going to need to farm up 200 level 70 legendary stones for each piece of equipment. And this is done in the level 70 dungeons. And the final reward in those dungeons, if you're very lucky, so far I haven't gotten anything but soul crystals, but it is possible to get these tokens and even the ready level 70 pieces. So by doing the jewelry and ring first, I give myself the maximum chance of getting these tokens for free, which will save me 1000 crypt tokens each if I manage to get a few. And I have to get the legendary stones anyway, so. And also these rings and jewelry, they don't require insignia. The legendary shards are bought in the crypt shop as well, so that gives me a bit more time to gather all those thousands of insignias needed. And finally, it's nice to start with the physical attack pieces first, since that gives me the biggest boost to my damage output, which in turn makes it easier to do all the content I want to do. For instance, the next goal is probably to be able to solo at least the first two bosses in Nirvana on Nightmare mode to be able to get more legendary stones per run. I tried the first boss today before doing this, and that was no problem, so I'm already halfway, but it takes a while and every upgrade will make things go more smoothly. As I said, I can solo the Lich Lair on Nightmare mode. It still requires some attention, especially the first boss, and I will show this later. But with this upgrade, it will probably be a bit easier. And as soon as the next Holy Forge event comes along, I have at least a few of these Vulcan items, so I can upgrade my weapon further. Let's take a look at what's needed. Okay, success rate's 50%, and you spend 5 for each, so I won't be able to do that many. Forges, but a small bonus. Okay, so it's actually a pretty huge bonus. But that will have to wait until the event, since the Vulcan items are pretty rare. Well, there you go. My first piece of level 80 legendary equipment. And I finally get to skip my level 50 gear, which I've had for many months now. So that's a nice change. And there are a lot of changes coming to the game next week in the new patch. So I will be back with a lot more content then. So see you in a few days. Bye bye.